Hello and welcome Grand Prix. For today's qualifying, dominated over the years by Vettel and Williams. They have over 30 wins between them, so I expect a good showing from all of those teams here again today.
That's true, but Mercedes have such a strong package this year, it would surely be a mistake to rule them out of a chance of winning. However, Montreal is a very different type of circuit though, where you have to run the lowest downforce settings of the season so far. It's also extremely hard on brakes, so it's all to play for in today's session.
Alright guys, welcome back to another SA Boys video. Just real quick though, I want to apologize for the last video, part 6. I was uploading the Rivers vlog and I was streaming at the exact same time, which I probably shouldn't have done that because it messed up the last racing video where I cut off the video. So for those of y'all who didn't see the last, since most of y'all didn't get to see the last video, a quick recap of what happened. Monaco was a complete mess. There was a lot of crashes. Jensen ended up taking us out, and we were stopped on track, and because we couldn't move it, and we couldn't move at all. So because we couldn't move, they went ahead and disqualified Jensen and I, and that hurt our championship points a lot. But we cannot dwell on the past. Time to move forward and see what we can do. So now we move to Canada, when of course we have the looks like the softs and the mediums here this weekend, and the intermediates and wets, but we shouldn't need the intermediates and wets. It rained during practice, but I don't think it should rain during qualifying. So we're gonna go straight on out on the option tire. This is a very fast flowing track. I love this track. It has a lot of high speed straights and not as many turns as you would expect. Pretty much just little, the turns are pretty much just meant to kill momentum a little bit. It's just a lot of quick left and right turns, right back and right. Let's see, we're gonna go left here, then real quick go right. That's pretty much all it is around this circuit, and with the exception of a couple of hairpin turns. Here we go again to another quick right and left-hander, and it's a very fast track. I mean, we're already coming up into the last corners right here. I mean, this is a quick hairpin. Try to get a nice exit. We just went purple in that last sector. Get ready to open up DRS. This track, Montreal, has 2 DRS points. Pretty much, it's one. I like to think of it as one long DRS, with the exception of a little kink right there. That was a little turn, and then DRS is available again, but we didn't get a good exit, so we're gonna be starting around, looks like P7 again, which is where we started last time. But this track's a lot more wide open and a lot easier to pass on, so I'm not really too worried about a P7 start.
Fantastic qualifying result from Nico Rosberg, and a performance which should see him targeting now a race win tomorrow.
Well, I think he's going to be difficult to beat from pole, and if he can hold off any challenges in the first few laps, he'll create a gap and be off into the distance.
Alright, let's move on forward. Everyone that we need to beat in the championship is still right in front of us. So, I mean, we created a big gap last race. They created a big gap on us because of the disqualification, but we'll see what happens. But let's get with the intro.
It's Sunday afternoon here in Montreal, and we're about to find out who's best prepared to take on this 4.3-kilometer track and, of course, the infamous Wall of Champions. Nico Rosberg doesn't have to shout about his chances of winning the race. He did his talking on the track and grabbed pole position when it mattered yesterday. He's got to be odds on for victory today.
There's no doubt that he likes this track. I think that was apparent from his wonderful qualifying pace yesterday. He'll be hoping that he can put in another good performance today and that he can convert it into a race win.
When you come to a team as a 4-time world champion, that comes with a large amount of expectation. So how do you think Sebastian Vettel has dealt with that pressure so far this season?
I think Seb knew he needed a new challenge, and that's why he engineered his way out of Red Bull and into Ferrari. We're seeing a different driver this season to last, and he really is back on form.
Alright. Let's see what our strategy is. It's going to be an 18 lapper. And we're going to stop on lap 8 to switch into the prime tires. And it looks like nothing else really too complicated. You see up there, the estimated race time is to be 22 minutes and 44 seconds. We'll see if that's right. And let's get going into the Canadian Grand Prix. All right, let's go. Let's begin the race. So we're P7.
Finish is what the boss is expecting today.
Try to get a top 4 finish. And here we go. Off the way in the distance we go. As we're running on the inside, we get 2 spots right there. 3, 4. And just like that, we're in the top 3. Whoa! And just like that, we're spun around by somebody. But we should get... Oh, nope. Whoa. There's a line on the... We went P6, but I don't know what happened. They just stopped right there. I guess someone got stuck too. Well, time to get back some positions. And after all that, we still managed to gain 1 position off our starting, our qualification position. We started P7, we ran out P6. Everyone got a quick run and jump ahead of us. The top 2 did. So now it's time to go chase them down. Luckily, we got 18 laps to do that. So here we go. We got a Sauber ahead of us. We got a Sauber of Felipe Nazar. He started well out of the top 10, and he's right now running top 5. So that just shows you what that wreck did. He was able to get around everybody, and we're gonna get him coming. We're gonna get him pretty soon. I mean, he is not a real threat to us. We'll probably get him going down into turn 2 and 3. More turn. Okay, now we're completing lap 1. Felipe's on our outside. We'll get him coming down here. He needs to get out of our way. He's gonna hold us up.
You've taken 5th.
Marcus Ericsson's ahead of us. Dang. I'm telling you, that wreck really messed up the running order. The 2 Saubers got into the top 5. So at least we know we're not going to have a big fight up ahead and the next car up. The real fight's going to be coming right there. The top 3 looks like the top 2 for sure. I'm not too sure who's in 3rd, but I think it's Kimi. But we do have a lot of distance to close on the top. Nope, it's not Kimi. Kimi's behind us. I know Vettel and Rosberg are in the top 3. I mean the top 2. I'm not too sure who's 3rd. I know Ericsson. Oh, Kimi's looking for the inside. He's not going to get it. Ericsson's ahead of us in P4. So we'll try to find out who's P3.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
And DRS is good to go. So here we go. DRS will be on the last straight and the main straight. So we'll try to get close to Ericsson there and use it to create a gap. Time to close the gap. Come on, Ericsson. I don't know how Ericsson's pulling away from us.
It should be a few laps at least before you start feeling too many tyre issues. They seem in good condition for the time being.
Oh yeah, we're closing right up on his tail. Time to pass the Sauber. Come on. We're not going to get DRS right here. I doubt it. Nope, we're not. But we should close up on him. We should have DRS coming down the main straight. Are we going to get it? Are we going to get it? Yes, we're going to put on DRS. Put on the DRS. Nope, we don't have DRS, but we should be able to pass it. He's coming, he's looking.
By around 3 seconds a lap.
And we just went purple that last lap. We laid down the fastest lap. and we were able to pass Ericsson. Oh, it's the Red Bull. I forgot. Okay, so Daniel Ricciardo's ahead of us. That one's gonna challenging. I won't say it's not gonna be too difficult, but it's gonna be a lot harder to pass Ricciardo than it was to pass Ericsson. So let's see. Okay, brake. I just see on the yellow dot. There goes Nico. He's going down that last straightaway. Ah, I went ahead and hit the brakes too early there, as I think I just gave him an edge. Ericsson on the outs. He takes out Kimi. Eris. Oh, they're fighting back. Oh, kind of cut that first corner. My bad. Come down to third gear, and quickly start coming up the gear shifts. Oh, missed a gear there. Whoa, a little loose on the back end, but we're right now running where they boss wanted us to in the top 4. Now we just need to close the gap. I could go on to mix 3, but I'll save that for after the pit stop. I'll do that. I won't save it too late like I did last time. I just gotta know to manage it, and I can't run on mix 3 for too long. All right. 7th gear, ready on 8th, and you're ready to go back down the things right about here. And come down to start 2nd gear.
Starting fuel is now being used, so that's 3/4 remaining. 3/4. On standard revs. Car behind is running standard revs.
That's good. Standard revs mean he's in mixed fuel too. That means he's not trying to save fuel, or he's not trying to gain advantage by running mixed 3 and closing the gaps. He's just running a regular fuel mode, which is what I'm doing right now too. So it should be pretty even. But looks like he's closing in on us though. I think I'm my back end's getting a little loose.
You're 5 seconds adrift of Ricciardo.
And there you heard it. Ricciardo's 5 seconds ahead of us. All right. Keep Kimi behind us. Whoa, that got a little scary. Into that wall. Two more laps, and we'll be coming in to the pit, which the pit's right there on the left, right there. Not over there. Over there.
You're closing in on Ricciardo at a rate of 0.5 each lap. Raikkonen's catching you by 0.5 a lap. 0.5.
So we're both technically catching Ricciardo. I'm catching him by 0.5 a lap. Oh, whoa, whoa! Save it, save it! Okay, little wall grub. Here comes Raikkonen, and I hold it. All right. Okay. One more lap. We should be coming in. Does he have DRS? I don't think he has DRS. No, we should be good. There we go. Finally got that corner right. If I could just not hit that wall, that'd be great.
There's about a lap's worth of spare fuel in the car. You won't be able to run in mix 3 for long with that much, but do burn it if you need to.
Run a credit gap. Alright, we should be coming into the pits this time by.
You need to pit in this lap.
Yeah, just like I said. Let's see where Raikkonen stays out. I think he's gonna stay out. I think Sebastian's gonna be able to come into the pits first. Alright, let's see what our pit team can do. Anyone coming in behind us? No one's coming in behind us.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits.
2.3, not bad.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Came out P10. Alright. That'll do.
Ferrari are readying for a pit stop. While their drive assist coming in.
Yeah, that's probably Kim. Picked up some gravel, but it's already coming off. You can see on the front rear rear. That's such a weird thing. The front right tire is what I meant to say. But it came off pretty quick. We're now coming up on Jensen. Brake. Don't want to engage DRS here. We have a train ahead of us, but they should all be coming to the pits. So engage DRS. Stay to the inside. Nope, one stayed out and I accidentally cut the corner. I think that's Ricardo. No, it's Sergio.
Rosberg has just made a pass for the lead.
Oh, it's Ricardo. So we ended up getting right behind him.
P4, 4th place now.
Going back down to mix 2, save some fuel. And now that we're right up on Ricardo, so now we can be able to.
Caution, yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone. Be careful until you see the greens.
Yeah, I can't. Whoa. Really, Maldonado? Leave it to Pastor. Pastor's notorious for crashing. And we let Ricardo get away because of that. We weren't able to overtake him in that sector because of the caution, but we should be able to get him down the back straight. Did we get to this corner? Nope. We'll get him coming out of here. We'll have the DRS on him, and then we'll have to try to get up to Vettel and Rosberg. Rosberg actually took the lead, as we just heard. Forgot to open up DRS there, but now it's open. Can we get the run on him? Got it.
Okay, we're halfway through our fuel load. Halfway.
We just went purple in that last sector. Hopefully we do. Nope, never mind. There's another yellow flag. Slow down. And it's still Maldonado. He's still in the freaking middle of the road.
Okay, we should be good on tyres for a while. The wear doesn't seem too bad at the moment. Just take care when you load them up.
I need to move him out. He's right in the middle of the road. And late on brakes. Alright.
Vettel is ahead of you. 14 seconds separate you. 8 laps to go.
7 laps to close, 14 seconds. Wow. Well, let's see if we can do it. Especially if Pastor's still in the middle of the road. And we got Ricciardo behind us, but I mean, Mercedes versus Red Bull, Mercedes will win that fight most of the time. Let's see, is he still in the middle of the road? No, I think they moved him. That's good. I went quickly up to 8th gear and then came back down, and I decided to run wide. Wow. Ricciardo should be coming up behind me anytime soon. Yep, okay, now we're good. Wow. Just overshot the gear shifts there. I meant to hit square the downshift and I ended up hitting X to upshift, and I went to 8th instead of going down from 7 to 6. Which made me go wide there a little bit, but oh well.
Around 5/10 a lap to Vettel.
Yeah, I know.
Ricardo's losing 5/10 slower than you. 5/10 slower.
Okay, well that's good to know at least. I'm gonna get a full race update here in a little bit. I'm gonna see what they're doing.
Fuel update for you. There's 40% of our initial load remaining. 40%. P3. You are currently in P3. Vettel ahead. The gap is 14 seconds. We're dropping back by around 4/10 a lap. Ricciardo behind. A 2-second gap separates you. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Thank you. Let's just make sure it's not gonna rain, cause what the heck? No.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
Alright. Well, looks like we're going to maintain a nice, steady 3rd position throughout the rest of, well, hopefully throughout the rest of the race, unless something drastic happens, which I kind of hope it does. Not behind me, more in front of me. I'd rather have Vettel and Rosberg going into the hairpin neck and neck, and then they both take each other out. That'd be kind of nice. But I doubt they'll do that.
He's running on 4 laps. Mix 3. He's going to attack.
Ricardo ain't gonna attack anything. He ain't gonna attack me. He has to catch up to me first.
Brake hard into the next couple of corners. The brakes are running too cold.
You know, I've seen other YouTubers race with the overboard camera like this. I don't know how they can do it. I just never can. Seems too weird to me. Or I know people like racing with behind, but whoa, I can never do that either. I personally enjoy doing first person and open cockpit cameras, which is like this. In NASCAR, I prefer running with the behind the car like I just showed you, but in open wheel cars like F1, I enjoy doing first person. It's a lot easier, and I don't know, makes you feel like you're actually in the car, which I know that's what first person is supposed to do, alright, so yeah. I have an itch right now on my eye. I want to scratch it, but I don't want to cry.
3/10 faster last lap.
Whoa. Tried scratching my eye real quick. Nope, that didn't work out. Two more laps to go. It looks like I'm...
Burned off 3/4 of our initial fuel load. There's 25% remaining.
I think this race is gonna... I think we're gonna be in for a nice podium finish. Third place. And in terms of Constructors' Championship, though, this will be good. Instead of having two Ferraris on the podium, we're gonna have two Mercedes. Downside is both the two other cars on the podium is Rosberg and Vettel, and they're ahead of us in the championship. But the championship leader is Kimi Räikkönen, and Kimi's behind us. So all of us will gain positions back on Kimi, gain some points back, I mean, and we'll close in on him on the championship, because he's out of the top 3. I can tell you that he's out of the top 4 because we're... Oh, nope, never mind, he's right behind us. So if he stays where he's at right now, he's gonna be gaining 9 points, and I'll be getting 12 points in 3rd place. Vettel will be getting 18 and 25 in 2nd, and Rosberg will be getting 25 and in 1st place. Rosberg if Rosberg goes ahead and wins this race, it'll be his 4th race win of the season. And I have 2 races. No, will it be his 5th race? No, it'll be his 4th. Yeah, because I can't remember who won Bahrain. Bahrain's where he DNF. No, when I won Bahrain. Huh. I don't think he won the first 3 in a row. Something happened to him at China. I can't remember who won. Oh, Raikkonen won China. That's right. And last lap. Break. And let's enjoy the ride back around. We take one last ride around Montreal. This is the only flyway race during these next, I think it's like 8-9 races, basically until we get to until we go to Russia in Sochi.
Behind is 5 seconds. 5-second gap.
We started out with Spain and Monaco, then we came to Canada, and after this, it's gonna be nothing but European races. We're gonna head off to, I can't remember what's after Canada. I want to say it's Hungary or Belgium. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's gonna be nothing but European races next. So that'll be pretty interesting. The European leg is always really exciting, and Canada is usually an exciting race, as you just saw. We pretty much maintained P3 after that horrible crash at the beginning, and then again held up by passenger's crash on him. So he's like, oh, no more. Alright, I'm out, guys. But we're gonna get a nice P3 finish and take the last spot on the podium, which is always nice. Rosberg, Vettel, Hamilton is going to be your top 3. Raikkonen came in P4, probably followed by Ricciardo, and then we'll check out the rest of the grid when it comes up here in a second. Let's see. But first, the champagne. I wish they had like dispute. They like fought and all that, like they do in real life, you know.
Great drive today from Nico Rosberg, and I'm sure the Mercedes garage will be celebrating that win long into the night.
Yes, definitely. It was a brilliant race, and one that you can tell the fans really enjoyed.
Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling installment of this Formula One season.
Like they do in real life, you know, like Rosberg's famous hat throw at Hamilton, or you know, just the way you can tell their emotions. They be on the podium and they still be mad about something. That'd be pretty cool. But I mean, in the video game they're always happy, so whatever. But it looks like Rosberg got a time penalty. I'm not too sure for what. He did something, obviously. He got a 5-second penalty, so it must have been something pretty massive. Seb was right behind him. If Seb was a second closer, he would have been the leader, today's winner. But Nico was able to get 0.8 of a second ahead of him. Then it was me. Then Kimi, like I said, Ricardo, yes. The Williams came in right next to each other, 6 and 7. Whoa, a lot of penalties down at the bottom of the grid. And Pastor Maldonado was 3 laps. I think he ended up getting disqualified anyway. Nope, he finished. He just stopped on the grid, I guess, for 3 laps. I don't know why he did that. And then Felipe Nasr and Alonso all had penalties, and so did Jensen. So it was a bad day for McLaren. McLaren, pretty much nothing but penalties for them, and they can't even crack the top 10. So let's see how this affects overall standings. We maintain a 5th place, but we did close the gap from being 20 points behind to now being 15 points behind of P4, and we're 45 points behind the overall race, the overall championship leader, which is now Nico. Nico overtook Kimi this week, and since he had a race win. But now we just need us. If we start winning out the next 4 races, we could be back in this thing. But I mean, it's going to take a lot of work. So right now, we're going to try to shoot for Bottas next race and close the gap on him, and then we'll work on a bit on Raikkonen and Rosberg after that. So again, thank you for watching this race. Again, I apologize for the last race that the camera cut off, but yeah, thank you. And also check out River's new vlog that just got uploaded right now. And with that, we say goodbye and thank you for watching this week's today's SA Boys video. But first, let's get a quick look at the start of what actually went on during this crash. I'm coming on right there. I'm right behind. Raikkonen just puts me from behind and he just stops. I don't know why. I started doing donuts like I won the world championship or something. But Raikkonen just stopped right there on the grid, on the side. I don't know what's his deal. I guess he wanted to watch me do donuts or something. I guess that's awesome. I mean, yeah, just watch a 3-time world champion do donuts. Why wouldn't you do that, right? But yeah, he just held up half the grid, and the Saubers were able to get around him. They're the only smart ones, and saying like, "Hey, let's go." But whatever. All right. Thanks for watching. Broadcast out.